Most often, many women are uncomfortable with the health of their vaginas, which pushes them to go in for certain drugs, certain medications, and certain therapies, which they believe that will enhance the health of their vaginas. But some of these women don't even know when the vagina is healthy or when the vagina is not. Now, we'll talk about a healthy vagina. We are looking at the presence of those bacteria which are necessary for vaginal growth and maintenance. Now, an unhealthy vagina, we are looking at the presence of those bacteria which are not necessary for the growth of the vagina or the maintenance of the vagina. Now, I'll talk about an unhealthy vagina. Yeah, look, the first thing we're talking about is the discharge. Now, when you notice that the discharge has a strong or a foul smell, the vagina is not healthy. Now, the next thing we're talking about, when we talk about an unhealthy vagina, we'll be looking at the presentation of the vagina. Now, when you look at the labia or the outer part of the vagina, you check for something for things like swellings, redness, and maybe at times wounds. Now, when you see those on your vagina, it means that it is not healthy. Now, the next thing we're talking about an unhealthy vagina, we're looking at certain symptoms like extreme pain during sexual intercourse or during mating. Now, when you experience those symptoms, it means that the vagina is literally not healthy. Now, it will shock you to know that I will not talk about maybe medications to take, because those bacteria which are necessary for vaginal growth and maintenance are present in food. Now, those bacteria are called probiotics. Now, you can get probiotics from foods like maybe yogurt, maybe bananas, especially ripe bananas, maybe oats, maybe wheat, and maybe whole grains. Now, you can get those probiotics or those bacteria from these foods, but majority of the time, many people tend to neglect them and go in for sugary foods or food that are very rich in sugar content, and they keep on complaining of reasons why they suffer from yeast infections and all the like. Now, what you have to take note of about yeast infection is that they thrive or survive more in an environment which contains so much sugar. So when you're taking sugar, literally without taking in bread or the rest, when you're taking food which contains so much sugar, you are increasing the concentration of yeast infection at the level of the vagina, which predisposes you or exposes you to the yeast infection which you complain about most often. Reason why many people notice that they tend to treat yeast infection over and over and over again, and it doesn't clear up. So make sure to enhance the growth or the health of your vagina as a woman without going in for so much medications and therapies. Make sure you consume foods that will enhance the growth of the bacteria which are necessary for vaginal health and maintenance, and make sure you avoid your concentration or consumption of sugary foods. Don't forget to follow, don't forget to like us for more health knowledge. Thank you.